Hi. Hi, folks. I'm Mike Morales. You are watching and listening to Sipping Off the Cuff on Tequila Aficionado Media, all of our channels and networks. I'm here in Southern California. That guy out there is
Dave Dinius in Newport News, Virginia.
he had to remember his name because on his Instagram it's Dinius Dave. So anyway, he was calling himself, I'm Morales Mike. Anyway, Dave and I were having a lot of fun we had never done it before, do a video on just packaging, but we had to nominate tequila for packaging. If you haven't seen that video or heard of it on the podcast, do so now. Tonight, right now, we are going to taste This is this is after Dan Aykroyd. Okay, this is after Dan Aykroyd. This is the new iteration. But it's still at the same original distillery, which is Fábrica de Tequilas Finos.
1472.
1472. We just broke the seal off of these off camera. By the way, just as a PSA, folks, get yourself a nice sharp knife, double cellophaned, and it's I'm not sure why. It could be because maybe they've had some seepage problems. I don't know, but it's got a lot of cellophane on the cork. Did you hear it though? Check out. Look at the. It says "Ka" on the cork.
It even says "Ka" on the cork.
Yeah, it's got like some kind of stylized cross on the cork, the knob on the cork.
Yeah.
And really interesting. Just full of secrets.
Color of the bubble.
Yeah. We're gonna pour our. I'm gonna take my Estazo Jarrito for tequila.
Me
and
too.
I'm going to pour me some, and I'm going to try not to get it on my keyboard because that's dangerous. And
I saw bubbles.
You saw bubbles. Okay. I'm really looking forward to it because this is actually my first time to actually sit and dissect Ka, even in its original form. I was never able to get samples from the previous owner, and that's crystal clear, isn't it?
Just look at them tears too.
Let me check. Let's see what we got here.
Down the sides.
Oh. The master distiller of the Fábrica de Tequilas Finos, who's responsible for a lot. He's got his hands in a lot of really good brands. There is Arturo Fuentes.
Mm.
And is that what it says there on the bottle? Because he's also responsible for Cielo del Diamante, the relaunch of Cielo, which we nominated as Brand of Promise last year. It's beautiful. I mean, it disappeared off the market and it came back with a different look. And I would say that the Añejo is a little bit more bourbon forward for the new Cielo, but you're right. Look at the tears on this thing. I don't know if you folks can see that. I'll hold a napkin behind it. I'm not sure you can see that. It's beautiful. And I've been told by other brand owners who have their tequila made there that Arturo loves his legs and tears. And wow, this is really beautiful. It's a whole crown. That's pretty. Wow. Okay. So yeah, that's really nice, man. Oh, very, very subtle. Very subtle.
It is very subtle. I'm getting a little alcohol there.
See, I'm not getting any, which is okay. That's fine. You know, whether you get it or not, alcohol literally for tequila, and many master distillers will tell you alcohol is actually necessary it's a necessary element.
Yeah.
You just don't want it, burning your nose hairs or anything like that. So, or your eyebrows. For that matter.
It's not, but it's there.
It's very sweet. It's very floral, like very light.
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't have the big burst of agave that I was kind of hoping for.
Yeah. Well, so you've had it before, correct? Do you remember what the old Ka looked like, or tasted like, or smelled like?
It's got a little in there.
Yeah, but there's no sense of doing a side by side right now because you do that off camera if you want and film it. But
yeah,
I'm going to say, okay, now it's opening up. Now I'm getting more and more of the, like I said, like I said, folks, we just broke the seal on this.
You
It took
did.
me about 15 minutes with a box cutter knife so PSA, bring a box cutter to the party because you're going to need it.
Yep.
Uh,
And go see your manicurist afterwards.
yeah, exactly. Jeez, I think I'm bleeding from one of my thumbs.
Yeah,
But
it's
I
open.
like it now. It's opening up.
It's still not that big. It's more subtle.
Yeah, you have to really once you go into the center of whatever glass you're using. If you're using a Riedel, you'll probably wind up having to go down, really dig down to get it. Because Riedel,
Yeah.
But this one, but it is subtle. It's not muted. There's a difference. You and I have had Blancos that had kind of a muted,
Yeah.
aroma,
Yeah.
like there was just nothing there. This one is floral, maybe a
A little
bit fruity,
grassy. I'm getting a little
grassy,
grassy
but
now that it's opening up.
yeah. But it's subtle. It's toned down. Again, like Dave said, we were both hoping for something, with a bit more aroma punch to it, but it's not there. But that's okay. As long as there's something there that defines it as tequila, I'm happy with it,
Yeah.
Well, and here's the thing too. Obviously, this Blanco is going to be cocktail forward, right? I mean, you're going to buy it for the pretty bottle, but you're probably going to mix it into,
Yeah.
make a Paloma or even with soda.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I want to dive in.
I want to dive in.
Yeah, I know.
Right up front, the agave sweetness, right there, and then a little peppery on the back.
It's actually got big flavor, man.
It's gotten very nice flavor.
Yeah, I see. We're, sometimes the nose will. Sometimes the nose belies the flavor. Sometimes
We've had a few of
nose,
those.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you had one that just kind of surprised you. I think last time you and I did a tasting, you went, "Whoa!" like it came up and punched you. You grabbed you by the shirt.
I wasn't ready for that one.
Yeah, he wasn't. I think it was Lalo, wasn't it? Lalo or something. We were tasting. It was one of those. It was a Blanco, and it surprised the hell out of you.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think we got it on tape, folks. We have it on.
We do.
We have it on video. We have it on MP4. But anyway, but yeah, all the flavor, all of it, everything, all the characteristics are there.
Yes.
And I'm really surprised it doesn't have a stronger nose. Maybe when it opens up some more, but the flavor profile is full.
It's got a lot of. It's not just one dimensional.
Yeah.
It's got some layers in there. It's like I said, get the sweetness up front, pepper in back.
There's that lip numbness that I always look for. If I usually like to hold it in my lip, between my lip and gum, and like tobacco, only try not to spit it out. And the lip numbness is there. It's really more full bodied. It's a more bold and full bodied tequila with some great structure. The nose doesn't tell you that.
And it doesn't have that heavy, oily feel in the mouth. Very nice, clean taste.
Yeah. You think with all the legs and tears that you're getting that maybe there's some glycerin involved, but naturally glycerin happens after distillation, but it's a small amount.
Right.
We see it more in the aged versions of tequila and rums and cognacs and whatever. It's visual. It's a visual. It's pretty, and glycerin tends to coat your palate almost unnaturally.
Yeah, that's not happening here. Nice, clean. I don't know. I do got the grassy kind of in the nose, a little in the mid palate, maybe.
It's got a great finish too. It's medium to long.
It seemed like it right up at the first sip, but now that I'm sipping it, it's warm and fuzzy.
Yep, warm and fuzzy. This is a sneaky tequila. This one sneaks up on you. and that must be by design because I'm really liking it a lot. I mean,
Yeah.
I thought because of the nose, I just said that, a few minutes back. I said you're probably going to want to mix it, but wait a minute, you
Yeah.
could actually sip this and really enjoy it because it's got full mouth flavor.
Multi-dimensional.
Yeah, yeah, it's not. And we talk about grassy. There's also a green. Now I'm not getting any I'm not getting citrus. It's all agave. It's all grassy and
Right.
the aroma was a bit floral, maybe
Mhm.
and even lightly herbaceous. And when I say herbs, more like a mint or a spearmint or something,
Right.
not heavy like a basil or um,
Oregano.
one. Somebody, oh my God, I know what the name of it is in Spanish, but the the English name escapes me right now. But anyway, not even juniper. That's not it. But anyway, um, yeah, I'm really enjoying this. This is a really good sipper. I'm
Yeah,
surprised.
it's nice.
Yeah, the nose won't. The nose is non-threatening. It's very approachable. If people are put off by the agave smell or maybe more alcohol than what you're used to, maybe you're very alcohol sensitive.
This would be great for them.
Yeah, yeah. Um, wow. And it's clean. It's a very clean tequila.
Yep.
Fantastic. You know what? Let's just call it what it is. Let's just go here. Brand of Promise nominee, Dave. You need an ice cream stick. I'll send you one. That's the only thing. I can afford to send them an ice cream stick. I'll send you one because we have no budget. Anyway, yeah, Brand of Promise nominee in that Blanco category. That is a
Yep.
winner. Wow, Arturo did not fail.
No, it's nice.
You know what? Does his name appear on the bottle at
I
all?
didn't
As a
see
master
it.
distiller,
It's
Arturo.
kind of small writing there, so
Well, the reason I ask is he's
I'd be on the neck tag.
on the neck. Oh yeah, his signature's there. Wait a second. It's Hector Rene Moreno Lopez. That's the master distiller.
Hector,
That's the guy who's in charge of. Okay, when I say Arturo Fuentes is actually the plant. He's the overseer of the entire plant. Was the original master distiller. Now I believe once Stoli bought the distillery
Yep.
and bought Caw, his job now is he's got to answer to Stoli, so he oversees. No, that's cool. He oversees like a fleet of these guys. But I will tell you that Arturo Fuentes was involved and in charge of Cielo Diamante del Cielo, I think is how it's actually termed. It's called Cielo now on the market. And the original bottles had his signature on it, but this guy it's Mr. Hector Rene Moreno Lopez. So he is the master distiller. He is doing a wonderful job.
He's doing a very good job.
Yeah, congratulations to these guys, to them and to Ka. Hey man, Brand Promise nominee in the Blanco. Stick with us. We're going to go through the entire line. Reposado is up next. I'm Mike Morales here in Southern California. That gentleman out there is
Dave Dinius in Newport News, Virginia.
You've been watching and listening to Sipping Off the Cuff on Tequila Aficionado Media, all of our channels and networks. Please follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Follow Dave also on Instagram and Facebook. Geez, who else do you need to follow? Oh, I know. If you're listening to us on Spotify or iTunes, wherever you're downloading your podcasting, please listen in and subscribe. And on YouTube, if you've had it before, give us a like on the video, leave us a comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and whatever you do, tomar sabiamente.
Sip wisely.